Hello everyone, one of my friends just played World of Tanks and told me to play it as well. So I started to play it in my style. So for that I chose a light tank. So in the Leopard I rolled out. In the early beginning of this game my style means that I'm just patrolling between the flanks. I was checking the map all time because I had no idea how the terrain just looks like. But the tactic was the same that I was on to between the flanks. So when I just finished on one side, of course I went on to the other side, of course not among the enemy. So the game just looked good till this point, because we were even in so many ways, or at least it just looked like. I don't think that I'm playing this game too good right now, but at least I was able to spot a couple enemies, and because of that I was with a light scout tank. Of course I was intent to keep it up. At this point I was intent to help the heavy tank, but it just lost, so of course I retreated and I went back to check onto the other flank. And of course I was thinking on that we should go to the enemy's flag at some point. So I headed there and I was on to check the back flank, when the enemy just surprised us and they just started to capture our flag. And how it looks like, it meant that every of us just went back. So it was not really looking good. Even for that we just were able to took out the tank. But it started to look like that a lot of enemies just around and they are on to capture our flag. And then I saw a heavy tank. So I was on to flank it. It was a success, but till this point my team just depleted well enough. And after a couple of successful hits I was thinking that I'm going to take all of them out. But I guess I changed my mind really fast. And at this point I was thinking we lost, because 4 of them just going to capture our flag. But then something happened. I was changing my mind about massacring down the enemy at our flags, so for that of course I was thinking on to try to help the guy at the enemy flag, and it looks like I just found an artillery there, so I was able to get behind it, and of course I was able to destroy its tank after a successful reload. And the chance of winning is just started to sparkle in front of me. Even for that I lost and I had to face the enemy before I was able to pass on to the other side. I think that was the point when I realized that the enemies just did not capture our flag. They just started to hunt for me, and that was their loss. Because the 2 of us were able to capture their flag, even for that there were many enemies against us. 3 is more than, not to mention that it was a heavy tank and 2 medium tank against us, and even for that with a good tactic, a lot of luck, we were able to gain the victory. So it was just a peek into the world of Tanks, and of course thank you for watching.